Most people fail at fat loss, not because they're lazy, not because their metabolism is broken, and definitely not because they're not trying hard enough. They fail because they're following the wrong strategy and getting frustrated when it doesn't work. They try fad diets. They cut out entire food groups. They do hours of cardio, and when the scale doesn't move, they blame themselves. But here's the truth. Fat loss is a predictable scientific process. If it's not working, something in your process is off. Let's break it down. Fat loss happens when you're in a calorie deficit, burning more energy than you consume. That's it. It's not about keto or intermittent fasting or cutting out bread. Those are methods, but they're not the reason fat loss works. But here's where most people go wrong. They think they're in a calorie deficit when they're not. And science backs this up. Studies show most people underestimate their food intake by 20 to 40%. Even trained dietitians can get it wrong. You eyeball a spoonful of peanut butter, call it 100 calories, but it's actually 180. You log half a cup of rice, but you poured in 3/4 without realizing it. And you forget to count the handful of chips, the dressing on your salad, the splash of milk in your coffee, over the course of a day or a week that adds up. So people say, my metabolism is broken. But in most cases, that's not true. Your metabolism does slow down slightly as you lose weight. This is called adaptive thermogenesis, but it's rarely enough to completely stop fat loss. The real problem is usually hidden calories or overestimating how many calories you burn. That 45-minute walk, it burns maybe 200 calories. That high intensity workout, less than you think, especially if you're tired and going at half intensity. Fat loss isn't broken. It's just that your math is off. So what actually works? Here's a simple science-backed process. Step 1, track what you eat for real. Use a food scale, use an app, don't estimate. Weigh your food, log every bite, even the little ones. Step 2, focus on high volume, high protein meals. That means foods that fill you up without tons of calories, Greek yogurt, lean meats, eggs, vegetables, berries, and potatoes. Step 3, walk more. Neat non-exercise activity thermogenesis is a fancy way of saying move more during your day. It burns more calories than most workouts, and it's easy to stay consistent with. Step 4, give it time. The scale will fluctuate. You might lose inches before pounds. Track your progress over weeks, not days. Also get enough sleep. Manage stress. Stay hydrated. These don't directly burn fat, but they impact hunger, cravings, and recovery. Fat loss isn't easy, but it is simple. It's not about starving yourself or suffering. It's about understanding what actually works and doing it consistently. So if you've been stuck, spinning your wheels, and blaming yourself, stop. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Subscribe to Lean Science Lab for more science-backed fat loss strategies that actually work.